It is the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and let's check out netball across the Yorke Peninsula, the Mid-North, Barossa, Light Gawler and Adelaide Plains. We're going to start with the Yorke Peninsula netball, and of course, they still have one minor round of matches to go. We'll look at those in a moment. Last weekend's round saw Ardrossan beat Butte 50-35 in the A-grade competition. The CMS Crows 50 over Kadina 40. Moonta thrashed Wallaroo 87-18, and Pascaville got over the top of the Southern Eagles 46-29. If we have a look at the ladder as a result of that, I think we're basically set now with the top four there. With one round to go, Ardrossan cannot be caught. I don't think in fourth spot there. Pascaville in fifth with 7 wins. Kadina, I think percentage-wise, they're got a better percentage than Pascaville, so they could pass them for fifth this weekend if they happen to have a win. Let's have a look at who's playing who. And Ardrossan are taking on Moonta. Interesting game, this one. Moonta second on the ladder. Ardrossan fourth at the moment. I think Moonta will win away from home. Kadina are taking on Butte, and Kadina sixth on the ladder. Butte eighth on the ladder. Kadina should win that. Southern Eagles, they take on the CMS Crows. The Crows, of course, third on the ladder. Southern Eagles, seventh. The Crows win that one there away from home. And Wallaroo, the Wooden Spooners, will take on Central York Cougars. The Cougars at the top of the ladder, Wallaroo at the bottom. You know what that means. That means the Cougars will win comfortably. Let's move to Northern Areas netball now. The final minor round of matches played last week. Orroroo 55 beat BMW 37. Broughton Mundura 70 over Jamestown Peterborough 54 in the top of the table clash. And Southern Flinders won a thriller over Crystal Brook 48-47. What does that do to the A-grade ladder? Broughton Mundura win the minor premiership. Congratulations to them. Just the one loss for the year. Jamestown Peterborough second. Southern Flinders, they finish in third. Orroroo finish fourth. Crystal Brook missing the finals by a game and a half. BMW 2 games out. So that leads us to this weekend's round of matches. Saturday and Sunday, it's the semi-finals. And at Laura, I believe, will be the matches between Southern Flinders and Orroroo. And I think at Mundura, it'll be on the Sunday. Broughton Mundura taking on Jamestown Peterborough. I think I've got that right, but just double check your programs. And on the netball, it's a little bit different set up to the football one. I think they might have that wrong on the netball website, but just double check that. Northern Areas, we move from there to Northeastern and have a look at their round of matches in the A1 competition from last week. And we had Minman taking on Blythe Snowtown. It was the Cats 40 over Minman 35. Udunda Robertstown had a good win over BSR 52-32. North Clare went down to RSMU 55-46 as we predicted. So this weekend, another final minor round of matches to go there. And the top four is set, not in position though. The double chance still up for grabs there. And in A1 matches, South Clare take on Blythe Snowtown, and the Cats will need to win that by plenty. They're probably out of the hunt realistically for the double chance. Udunda Robertstown are in the box seat there. They take on Min Man, and Min Man are not going to play finals. They're going to miss out, which is disappointing for them. And the other match in the A1s this weekend is BSR, who are third on the ladder at the moment, taking on the undefeated RSMU. So you'd think the Hawks would win that. Moving on to Barossa Light and Gawler netball, the final minor round of matches last week. South Gawler beat Angaston 42-35. Nuriupa went down to Kapunda. Well done to the Bomber Girls, 50-33. Gawler Central had a comfortable win over Tanunda, 59-25, and Williston over Freeling, 48-25. That leaves the ladder looking like this. Barossa District on top, the minor premiers. Gawler Central on 28 points in second. South Gawler finished third, and Kapunda finished fourth. Angaston fifth, Nuriupa sixth, Williston seventh, Tanunda and Freeling as 8th and 9th, respectively. So if we have a look now at the matches to come, semi-finals this weekend to be played at Newry, and it will be the elimination semi-finals this week. So the first semi-finals, second semi-finals to be played next week. It's South Gawler taking on Kapunda, third versus fourth on the ladder. Good luck to those guys. That's in the Senior 1 competition, of course. So good luck to those guys and play well. And to finalise things today, let's have a look at Adelaide Plains netball. We'll go to the A1 matches from last week, the semi-finals there. Malala, they defeated Virginia, of course. So that was the knockout semi-final, 3 versus 4. So on the back of that, it is season over now for Virginia. Malala into the preliminary final. We have a look at matches to come this weekend, I believe, at Hamley Bridge. And just quickly rattling through the senior grades, A5, Malala take on Hummocks. Hummocks and Long Plains in the A4s. In the A3s, it's Hummocks, Malala. A2s, Hummocks and Two Wells. And in the A1 clash to go through to the grand final, Hummocks taking on Balaclava. Haven't Hummocks had some sort of season? Every single one of their teams in the seniors through to the second semi-final. So they could have a big representation on grand final day. And that is where we will leave it. I think for the record, Hummocks will beat Balaclava in the A1 second semi-final there and march straight into the preliminary final. But that is a look at netball across York Peninsula, the Mid-North, Barossa Light and Gawler and Adelaide Plains. We'll move down to the Mallee next, where Nicole McMahon will be on the line to help us go through that. That's coming up next here on the Flow Friday Night Sports Show.